Hey guys, so I figured we'd do a update on the 61 Chevy Apache. This thing has been fighting us tooth and nail this whole time. So we got the engine running as y'all have seen in the past. We were ready to kind of drive it around the block just to kind of see what else we need to fix. Obviously I know that there's going to be several things just because of how old it is and all that stuff. So anyways, I thought it'd be a good idea to, you know, do the brakes because there was no breakage going on. We did bleed the clutch, so I'm pretty sure we have clutch pedal. And we did get a new master cylinder that is a brake and clutch master cylinder in one. We were going to do the back brakes, and a brake line, the hard metal brake line broke. So we bent one up, stuck it on there, and tried to bleed it. Nothing was coming out, and the wheel cylinders were completely plugged up. This one is to the front.
Here's the back. Right here. Here's the back.
Yeah. So that one's the front, or that's the back. This one's the front. So anyway, so we're like, well, I guess we'll get some new brake cylinders. So put new brake cylinders on, put new shoes on, new hardware. So then we went to the front. So we got to the front and basically came with the same thing. It's just corroded up. Obviously I knew that we needed lines, but yeah, so we got all new hardware for the front. We got new brake shoes, new hardware, all that. And I noticed that the bearings were bad. They were just crusty and rusty and coming apart, and yeah, it's horrible. So I'm like, okay, we'll get new bearings, no big deal. Yeah, well, we can't really find bearings for a 61 Chevy Apache. It's just almost impossible. And we weren't going to spend, you know, $300 for a set of bearings. That's at this point in time, several months ago, that's all that we could find online. We went to all the local shops. We went to an actual bearing shop here in Oklahoma City. It's a really big bearing shop, and they told us that we can't get it. So if you're looking at this in the future and somebody started to make it and you're like, hey, look, they're only 20 bucks. Well, at the time we looked, I promise you, we looked high and low and everywhere we could. So anyways, we're going to do the disc brake conversion kit. It comes with new bearings, a little bit more money. Getting ready to put that on, and then we noticed that the ball joints were just trashed. So we finally got new ball joints. The ball joints were like $190 plus shipping.
So 207.
Yeah, 207. So $207 for all of it to come here. When bearing, or whenever they should cost about, you know, 40 bucks a side or something. So anyways, so that's where we're at. Getting ready to put those in, so we took the old ones out. Here's one of the old ones, and you can just see that's. Anyways, if you look here, now you can see while we're taking this lower control arm off, we have that torsion bar that we took off. Getting ready to take this bottom piece off, and we're not buying a new one of these. We've kind of spent too much money, so what we'll wind up doing is finding something about the same thickness as this, laying that in there, cutting it out, drilling the hole, and we got to do this side. You can kind of see that one's kind of wallered out as well. That's right, wallered out. And then while we're at it, we're going to do this side as well. It's really good angle to show you, but we'll probably do the same thing with this, and then hopefully we'll get some brakes put on here, and then once the brakes are put on, then we can drive it around the block and see what else we have to replace. We'll finish taking off this lower control arm, fix it. I don't know if I'll show you or not. Do that at your own risk. I guess we'll get back to you. If I don't show you, that's just an update on the old Apache. Got in trouble with the city again for it being on jack stands, so we had to cover it with this blue tarp. That's so stupid. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of where we're at with this. And thanks for asking. If y'all got any other questions, feel free. And we'll talk to you later. Alright, so that was a bit stubborn. But anyways. So we're going to measure this. This is right at 1 3/4 inches. And then we'll come to here about 4 inches. And so that'll be our bottom plate, I guess. Okay, so we found some scrap steel. It is a 8 gauge. This, I don't know if it's exactly 8 gauge, but it's as close as we can get, so that's what we're going to use. So we needed to go in an 1 3/4 inches. So we'll come to
right here.
Yeah. Okay. And then we need to go 4 inches. Let's go all the way to 8 inches. Mark on this side of it.
This side?
No, this side. No, this side.
Oh, this side.
Okay. Then on the top, mark 8 inches. Okay. And we'll come down again, 1 3/4 inches.
Right here.
Okay. And then now we're just going to cut this, and then we'll put a mark on the top and the bottom of the 4. Okay.
Do we get to use this?
No.
Why?
Alright, we're going to cut this out, and then we'll get right back with you. Alright guys, so we got this piece cut up. We actually cut 2 pieces. And we can't find the other piece, so Bryce is down there looking. Maybe it fell down there while we were cleaning it up. Anyways, so here's where we're at with this. Have that on there, and we're going to cut this out, cut along this, and then basically this will be right here, and then weld it all around. Might even come and box it in just a little bit, just cause. And then we'll drill a hole straight through. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. Where was it?
Underneath all that. So I'm guessing you put it right here and it fell.
Alright, give me the other disc. Alright guys, sorry I forgot to push record. I thought it was already recording, but whatever. So, we're going to go ahead and do this side. We already cut this piece off. As you can see, that's pretty paper thin. Oh, there you go. So, that's why we decided to do that. Got it sitting on top. I think we're pretty good to go ahead and start welding it on there. And see what we get.
What?
Well, ain't that good?
Welder or grinder and paint. Makes the welder you ain't.
That's right.
Did it melt the piece of metal that we were welding to?
Yeah, that's called undercut.
Yeah.
That actually means I'm a little bit
too high on the heat.
Okay, let's try to flip this up. Okay, so this is flipped upside down, actually right side up. We put one bolt in here, and then I'm trying to line this up as best as we can. And then I got a drill bit, and we're going to use this old piece to help us drill straight into the new pieces that we just created. So give me a second, we'll get that done.
There it goes.
Okay.
There goes.
Now let's get
A bolt.
yeah, that one that's stripped, we can use that.
Stripped one?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That bolt that you tried to use the first time. In the middle.
This one?
Sure. Yeah, see how it's all stripped?
Yeah.
So, we'll put that side in.
I don't think they could have seen the other one.
No, I don't think they did.
It's okay. They can see this one.
There it goes.
There goes. Or as mom says, there goes.
There goes.
Or however she does it.
She goes, there goes.
There goes.
There goes.
There goes.
Okay. So, we got that drilled in there. We should be good to go. Alright.
Honestly, didn't think this would be an all-day process.
Dude, Bryce. Everything on this truck is an all-day process. So, got this one drilled. Got this one drilled. Can't really see it, but bolt fits right through. Bolt fits right through. That's kind of our main goal. So this way we can have our
Shifter.
yeah, a shifter. But yeah. Stupid. Anyways. It does a nice little chamfer on it, so. Alright. Alright guys, so that is fixed. You can see the transition is, can't even really tell on the sides. Got good coverage on that. We did the bottom and the inside, and same thing for this. It's got a good, these are just pit marks, and it's not going to matter. So anyways, so yeah, we got this whole lower control arm fixed. I think maybe if time permits, with this one we'll just make sure that we got a big washer that covers all of that. We'll be good. Same thing with this side. That washer is plenty big to spread the force over that whole part right there. So we need to do the other piece. Okay, so the side we just fixed was the driver's side. This is the passenger side, and you can probably see that bottom one needs to be done. That's, yeah, we just need to kind of clean that up a bit. Basically do the same thing with this side that we did to the other side, so it's kind of just a repeat of what we've done. Then we'll put all this stuff back together and hopefully get the disc brake conversion all done, and then from there we should have brakes so we can maybe hopefully drive it around the block. Once we get to that part, we'll probably do another video on that, because that'll be
exciting.
Yeah, that'll be pretty exciting. So alright, so that's all painted up. I don't know how well you can see it, but it is what it is. We're not going to scrape it down and sandblast it and paint it, because we will be, I guess eventually he'll do a full paint and all that stuff, but we just wanted to keep it from rusting what we just did, and I think it turned out pretty good. Again, our goal is just to get it back on the road and kind of see what we got to do. So we only have so much time, and this took a long time. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Y'all comment, rate. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Okay, so this is the next day. I just wanted to kind of show y'all what I keep running into. So we got the lower ball joint on. Whenever we're putting this on, it broke off. So they don't make this lower shock mount, and so I tried to clean up the threads to see if we could use it. Wouldn't work. So I got a 3/4 inch bolt and turned it down on the lathe and made it work. That was a pain in the butt. And then we had the upper ball joint, and it's supposed to just fit right in there, but like everything else, it's not going to fit in there. I'm going to have to grind this out so it'll fit down flush so we can put the screws in there. But that's what I'm saying. Every time we turn around, something's not working. So, okay, I just wanted to gripe for a second. Alright guys, so that's where we're at with the 61 Chevy Apache. Like I said, every time we turn around, there's just something that is normally easy to do comes to be 10 times more difficult. Every nut and bolt is rusted in place. So it's just a fight. But the thing is that once it's running and going, it's going to make it that much sweeter. So we're going to keep on going at it. Bryce is excited. I guess if y'all got any questions or comments or anything like that, let us know. We'll be happy to entertain that. So y'all comment, rate. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See ya. What the heck? Alright, so I'm pretty sure you can see that flashing. I gotta change out the battery. Those welds are really bright. So give me a minute and we'll hopefully change this out and get going. I'll get back with you. What the heck is that? There we go.
Honestly, didn't think this would be an all-day process.
Dude, Bryce. Everything on this truck is an all-day process.
I thought we could just you know?
I think so.
That's what it looks like. It looks like you can go and then you know? That was the welding part.